Okay, so I got the LiberNovo chair, and today we're gonna be unboxing it and doing an assembly to show you guys how much time it takes and roughly if this is an easy job or a little more difficult than expected. So the first thing we're greeted with is gonna be, let's see, I need to move this flapper. Then if we remove this, then we're greeted with, of course, the packaging. Looks like we got the bottom part that holds the wheels, the chair, and then I'm guessing, yeah, this is all the toolkits. Wow, this headrest is really soft. I was not expecting it to be this soft, but it feels almost like a really soft foam mattress. So feeling this, it's also really soft. But then if we look at the back, yeah, that's that cool design. I love the style they chose here. Feels pretty futuristic. Looks like it's all made of a very durable plastic. Hoping this ages well with time. We'll see how it goes. This is definitely the heaviest part of the chair. And then over here we have some controls that are wired up here. And then moving over to the back, we have this little rod that hangs out. Not really sure what this is for, but looks like something screws into it. Overall, this thing feels really nice. Very durable plastic. And then over here, looks like we have like a little rubber piece. Not sure why it's rubber. We'll just leave it alone. Feels very greasy, so just a heads up. And then the last part of the chair is going to be the part you sit on over here. Very heavy as well. Feels very nice. It also has like this very nice soft foamy feel to it. And then if we look under this chair, you can see all of the mechanisms here. So it looks like this right here kind of controls the arms. This little lever adjusts. Let me kind of show you. So as I move this moves around. Kind of hard to demo, but yeah, you can see as I move it around, it adjusts. And then the chairs themselves also made of plastic. The top of the armrests here, they are made of a nice, very hard, I guess, I don't want to call it rubber, but it's obviously, there's some rubber there, maybe with a mixture of plastic and some other mixture that they did, but feels very high quality. All right, now we're ready to assemble the chair, and step one is put the wheels on the base of the chair. Okay, so I got one wheel about halfway in. Doesn't go in all the way, mainly because you need a lot of force. So what I recommend you do is kind of put it in, jam it in as hard as you can. And then once it's kind of clicked into there, just leave it like that. And what we'll do is once we have all 5 in, we'll flip it over and just push it from the top, and they all should be able to clip in. What we're gonna do now is flip this over. And then I'm just gonna maybe just hit it on the top here. Once it's in, it should look a little more like that. Next step is to put this centerpiece that goes from the base to the chair in there, and inside the bag here, it is going to be a little slimy, so I recommend you take it out halfway, put it in like so, and then taking it out here because this bit is typically very greasy, so I wouldn't really touch that. And then the stick is going to have this red piece, so what you're going to do is you're going to have to take it off. It's very slimy and oily, so be sure to be careful here. Next step is going to be putting the mid part of the chair on the stick, which is right here. So we're going to get this piece and do that right now, and it needs to go inside here, the little hole over here. Okay, next step is going to be to take this top part of the chair and lift it up, and you can see right there, and the little wobbling stick needs to go up. So what that looks like here is going to be like this. You pick this up, and then there's going to be a little dangling stick. You just move it into there, and it should look something like that. Okay, next part is to get the chair on the mid part here, and what we need to do is first move the cables to the right side of the chair, and then clip the bottom of the chair into the blue pieces of metal here. These are the 2 blue pieces of metal. Move the cables to the right side of the chair, and then they clip into these holes right here. Okay, and just like that, we're in, and the chair is on the seat. Okay, after the chair is in place, next step is to add the Z screw into the top part of the chair that goes up here. And what that looks like on the chair is right here in the middle. Make sure you have this propped up because it's going to be down by default. Prop it up, move the stick into place over there, and then the Z screw goes right into there. And this is going to come with the screwdriver here, and then that's what it looks like once it's in place. Now this thing doesn't wobble around as I move it around, and this is always going to be upwards here. All right, next step is to screw in the back of the chair with the Z screws. There's going to be one on each side. So one on the back of the chair for the right side, and then on the left side. On the actual chair, if you look at it from the side here, it's going to be right on the back of the chair. Right here, you should see a hole, and just put the screw in there and screw it in. All right, next step, we need to move the handlebars all the way up. So under the chair, we can screw in the W bolt into the bottom. What that looks like here is, if you look at the front of the chair, it's gonna be this piece here. And you can see it doesn't really attach. It's too far away from the bolt over here. And what you have to do is you have to move both of the arms forward, and then you're able to this thing moves backwards if the arms move forward. So quickly demonstrating, I'm going to move the arms forward like so on both sides. They both move forward, and now you can see the this bit is able to be screwed into there now. Okay, all set. We have this screwed in. Next step is going to be number 6, which is this is the controls on the side of the chair. We need 2 Y screws, and what that looks like here is we need to get these controls, and under the chair there's a little box. All you got to do is push this in from the bottom, and then once it's in, you just got to put the 2 Y screws up here and here, and then this control arm isn't gonna fall off from the bottom of the chair. Okay, next step is gonna be to attach the back of the chair to the top, and the way we do that is we put the metal part against the bar, and from the bottom we screw in the screws, and then also for the bottom part of the backrest. So what that looks like is here we have 2 metal pieces, and they go into here and into here, and then where you screw them in is from the bottom over here. You're gonna see right here there's a hole, and then right here, and then same on the bottom piece there's a hole here, and then a hole on this side as well. And we need to use 4 of the X screws to do so. All right, now the 2 final steps are adding our knob at the bottom of the chair here, and then the headrest. So let's do that now. Okay, the knob is gonna be this one here with the plus and minus, and just make sure it fits in with the same shape over there, and then it should be good to go. And what you want to do is you want to push it in a little bit, and then you can start adjusting the knob like so. Twist it in rightwards, and then the final piece is going to be the headrest up here, which just clicks right into here. Move it down, you just push it in like so, and then there's this little button, you push it, and then it gets on the track system. Okay, and that is the chair fully assembled. Everything works as intended. Very simple assembly process. And I was just sitting on this chair first time, bought it with my own money, not a sponsored video, and would highly recommend this chair. If you're interested, I'll leave a link down in the description below. I'll do a full review on this after using it for quite some time. So thanks for watching. If this video was helpful with the assembly, I definitely appreciate if you left a like. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.